that's where the rig was. So I've not figured out how to properly record audio on my action cam, so I'm just going to do a bit of voiceover. Came down to Leazes for a session. Who knew it'd be one of the best? Go away, swans. There's the rod. Bad swans! Ooh, so it looks like we've got one. First fish I've ever caught from this lake. Still exciting even 3 months later. Nearly ready for the net now. And he's in the net. I love fishing at park lakes, there's so many people that are interested. Thanks for passing me the map, nice lady. There he is, nice £14 common. First ever Leazes Park carp. And because I'm a moron, that's all I got filmed. So that's the aftermath, and this is the rig. It's the same rig we always use. Snowman rig with a tuna boilie and a little mini pop-up on the top of it. An inline lead, and then we're just dropping it in the edge about half a wrap out. It's as simple as that. There we go, so I'm down today at Leazes Park, as you can see behind me, and I'm just on the dam wall end of the lake. This is where I was fishing the other day, where we caught one just from behind me down there. We're just fishing in the margin, same as today. We've got some snowman rigs in, but we'll go through that stuff later. So yeah, we're going to move in about 5-10 minutes or so onto a spot that we've pre-baited, because basically in this lake you just got to move around and try and find where the fish are. So yeah, we've pre-baited up a spot right up that far corner over there. So that's where we're about to move to, and then we'll just drop the rig in there and see if we can get a bite from down there. We've been fishing down here now for maybe half an hour or so. We've not had anything yet, not seen anything show, so it's looking like we need to move. So yeah, let's get packed away and get down there. Okay, so just a quick little update. I've got the rod back in on the spot. This time we're fishing just out over there in towards the bay. We've just cast out with a fresh little mesh PVA bag of some Pacific tuna pellet. So basically I got done, or well, I thought I got done anyway. I was just fishing down here just off the edge, and when I reeled the rod back in, I had this big bad boy on the hook. So that wasn't very ideal, but yeah, we've recast it out. We've got about an hour left of the session. Fingers crossed we can pinch a bite before we leave. I did just see a carp show just in this bay off towards the opposite bank from where I'm fishing, so hopefully we can pinch one, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I've just seen a fish show down here, so I've just moved the rod. We were just fishing down there before, so we've now moved down to here. Alright, so I'm just in the flat. I'm just about to go down to Leazes Park to do a bit of pre-baiting for tomorrow's session. Alright, so we're just leaving Leazes Park now. I've just been up to the lake to do a bit of pre-baiting. It's about sort of 10:30, 11 o'clock on the 29th of October. Tomorrow is a Friday. We're coming back for a session to start the Leazes Park campaign. So yeah, that's exciting. So we've just been to the dam end of the lake, I'll show you tomorrow, and basically pre-baited with a bit of tuna boiling pellet all along the margin. I've done about a good 100 metres of bank, so yeah, we've got plenty to go at tomorrow, so let's hopefully see if we can pinch some bites, kick the campaign off. Looking forward to it. Alright, so we're down here today at Leazes Park. Basically we've just got the the rod in down there. So yeah, we've just got the rod in. Now, I've come for a quick evening session. We basically came last night to pre-bait some spots. We are down on the dam end of the lake, so peg 5 is up down that end, and peg 15 is up down that end. Basically what I did last night, I came down at about 11 o'clock-ish, 10 o'clock-ish, and just basically pre-baited little bits of pellet and boilie just all the way along this bank. It must have been a good 100, 200 metres or so of bank covered, just in the margins, because that's all I really do when I fish here. You just drop it in the edge, literally. This is where the rod is. We're dropping the rigs about there. Usually anyway. So yeah, I mean, we've caught one before from here. It was a nice sort of 14-pound common, just caught from over down there near peg 5, so that was a pretty good result, but we've not had anything else since then, so we're back again today to try and get another bite. Now at the minute we're just fishing out in the middle of the lake towards the island. Basically what we did is we got here, did a lap, and then we saw a show just out in that middle there. Fish showed a couple times actually, so I thought, oh, I'll just cast it out there. So I just cast the rig out, same rig as we always use, which I'll go through later, with a little mesh bag of tuna pellet on there. So hopefully that'll go. We've had a couple of bits of indication. A fish boshed over the spot not too long ago, so yeah, hopefully we can pinch a bite from there. If nothing materialises for the next sort of hour or so, I'm just going to go back to my original plan and start dropping the rigs just down in these edges, and I'll just sort of move along the bank every so often, starting up this end where we are now, and then we'll just gradually move down that end. Now we are on the bottom of the wind. It's a nice sort of westerly, southwesterly tonight. The fish do follow the wind in here a lot, I've found, so being on the end of the wind is probably the best place to start, and with this also being the dam end where it's the deepest part of the lake, that's also quite a good benefit. So I think I'm in the right spots. We'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully we can get some bites. So yeah, it's a lovely evening, and actually I don't know if I can get in the background. Where is it? You can't really see it from here, but just over those trees behind me is St James's Park. We're going to have a look at that later, but yeah, it's a beautiful lake, isn't it? Look at that, it's awesome. Yeah. Silly goose. So first things first, my name's Will and I'm a Design for Industry student at Northumbria University in Newcastle. I am in my final year of uni, and so for the past few years I've been trying to start my own business, which is this, the Fishing Factory. So it's basically a freshwater fishing design company that I am starting. The primary focus at the minute is carp fishing because, as you can tell, I'm a carp angler, so that's the primary focus, although in the future there will be lots more to come. I'm quite interested in things like perch fishing and barbel fishing and just generally different types of freshwater fishing, so there will be more to come in the future, but for now we're going to focus on carp fishing. The product projects that we've been working on for the business, obviously it's all sort of confidential until the manufacturer's been set up and I'm sort of ready to release the products, but the first one I can tell you, which we've been working on, which is nearly ready, is the rods. So that's the first project that we're going to be releasing very, very soon, hopefully. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Final thing that I want to say about the business is the design consultancy. Now, check online for more information, but basically I've set up like a subsidiary part of the Fishing Factory business, which is a design consultancy specifically for working with you guys, the members of the community. I basically want to reach out to you guys, and any ideas that you have for projects, anything you think might be beneficial in your fishing or just in general for the industry, hit me up, let me know. Let's do a project together, you know, let's design these things, let's get these things made. If we start sort of, you know, communicating and building the community, sharing all these ideas and sharing the knowledge, that's what this business is designed for. This business is for the community, it's for you. So yeah, that's basically the goal with that. Okay, so just down at steps looking for a spot to drop the rig on. The spot steps is basically just a set of stone steps that goes into the lake at Leazes, and it's a really productive spot apparently. I'm just going to quickly check the rig before I cast it in. And then I walked it back down the bank to the alarm. Alright, so I've just redone the rod, and I've just basically repositioned it now, like I said before, with the original plan in the margin, just down at the steps. I'll just take you there now. So steps is just behind me down there, so that's just the spot that I've dropped my rig on now. So yeah, it's quite a productive spot apparently. I spoke to some of the club members and some of the bailiffs and stuff that work down at Leazes. I speak to them sort of every time I come round, go for a lap of the lake obviously, so speak to all the guys, and they've given us a bit of advice, a bit of a couple of spots. Last time I came here, in fact, all the club members, all the guys were down on steps, so, and they were fishing all day I think, and they had about 4 or 5 bites out, I don't know, something like that. They caught about 2 or 3 when I was here, so they obviously know what they're doing. So yeah, but that's basically it. Right, so I've just had to recast the rod. Basically we've just seen a show out towards the middle of the island, basically sort of the same place where it was the first time, so we've just casted it literally right on top of its head, so fingers crossed we can get a bite. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last update of the session. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark now. It's about 5:30 or so. So yeah, we're about to start packing away. We're going to leave the rod in for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to be getting going. We've not caught anything today. We've had a few liners, we've had a good session. Obviously it's been great weather, and as you can see now the scenery is absolutely beautiful. So it's not the worst place to be. We'll be back again probably next week maybe. So yeah, this is only the start of the campaign. This campaign's going to last about a year, so basically I'll be fishing here all year. We're just going to be doing day sessions, so we'll be coming down again like we've done this evening, and just doing a bit of fishing. Hopefully we can pick up a few bites. We've done it before once. I've caught 1 fish from here before, so yeah, fingers crossed we can get a few more. It is a great lake and they've got a great stock. I was speaking to one of the bailiffs today, one of the guys who run and help work out on the lake. We're talking to him for ages and he's given us loads of information, so that's always beneficial. So yeah, this is probably the end of the session now, so we're going to pack away and get going home. So we'll be back again next week, so hopefully we can pinch a bite then. This session's been a bit of a dismal one really. Again, beautiful scenery, beautiful place, but unfortunately no bites have materialised today. So yeah, we just spent the session casting to shows basically. Obviously I tried fishing in the margins a little bit and out in the open and stuff like that, out to features. Obviously I did my pre-baiting yesterday, so we fished those spots as well. We have seen quite a few carp show today, but casting to those shows, just nothing's materialised unfortunately. We'll reevaluate our tactics. I think I'm going to start fishing with hinge stiff rigs now. Obviously it's getting a bit colder, those colder months, you know, it's getting winter now, obviously it's dark at 5:30, so I think just moving about and being really mobile in the next sessions, casting to shows, will hopefully materialise in some bites. So that's it for now. We're going to get packed away and go home.